It's finally happened. This is the beginning of the end. It's a nail in the coffin. Resale is dead. And with famous words from Jay-Z, la-di-da-di-da, ay, and goodbye. Guys, hope you're all having a great time out there. Me and Q are back for the Shoot On Podcast, episode 93. Please do, like we always say at the start, please do like, follow, subscribe. Come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it all down like we always do. Go and check out Q. Go and check out Love Kit Customs. Go and check out 808 Kicks ATL. Make sure you subscribe. The audio channels are banging at the moment. We are nearly at 1K downloads, bro. That is a milestone and a half. So thank you for all the love and support, guys, that you keep showing us. And it's growing. And I saw the charts the other day and it was like, which is good. Thank you guys for all your love and support in the audios, especially with the guys who keep coming back and listening to us. And also that guy you keep saying, bro,
the one person in South Africa, we appreciate you. Tell somebody else in not South Africa, South America. Tell somebody else down there to listen to.
But what time is it, bro? What time is it this week, bro?
The same time it is every week, bro. Come to take over the world.
That's right. That's right, guys. 1 minute, 1 second, 1 hour, 1 episode at a time, bro.
Facts.
But yes, thank you for all the love and support you're showing us, guys. It's great to see you, especially when you reach out to us and have a conversation and you give us information and you kind of want to bring some stuff to the podcast, which is great. So thank you, guys. But
my partner told me to tell y'all to hit the like button too. He said we don't say it enough.
Yeah. Hit the like button, follow us, do all the great things, and we will keep doing all this. We always say we're going to keep doing this until the wheels roll off or fall off, right? I think at the moment they're super glued on so much that they're not kind of falling off at all. They're not super glued. They're bolted on. They're cemented on, bro.
All that riveted, welded. Secure.
There's so many joints to this. It's not coming apart.
it's very secure. Nope.
So how's your week been, bro? How's your week been?
Pretty long. Holiday season for us. I know y'all ain't got Thanksgiving over there, but we got Thanksgiving. Arguably the biggest family holiday of the year outside of Christmas. So Thanksgiving and Christmas coming back to back months, so it's been tough, bro.
Oh, you know what? What's even tougher is all these releases. That's been even tougher. Like talk about kind of you got holiday season, you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas coming up, and then all the brands are like, here's another one. Here's another one.
Another one.
Bro, yeah. It's been crazy. Have you been doing the sneaker counting on your fingers? Like, I'm losing fingers, bro. I'm like, this one.
I really been surprised about, like, because stuff keep popping up, bro. Like, and stuff, the rollouts are getting shorter and shorter nowadays. So certain stuff will pop up and come out a week later. I don't dislike it. It's okay. But it does give people less options to plan for stuff. You know what I mean? When we know it's coming a month or two away, then, you can make adjustments, but there's a lot of stuff just coming out of nowhere. Left field, dope stuff come out of nowhere, bro.
Bro, it's like when you're in the ring boxing with Muhammad Ali, and you're like, all right, cool, I got this, and you see the left hook and the right hook and the uppercut, and you're like, oh damn, I didn't see that, bro, I didn't see that. Yeah, but the worst thing is, like Fair Freeze, right? Week 13s, right? The Off Noir Women's Jordan 3. Oh, bro, we can keep going. I'll lose fingers. It's more than 10 good releases this month. And this is the craziest month. And I said this a couple of times before in the past. It's always All-Star Weekend, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, leading up to Thanksgiving, that is the craziest release. I don't know why the brands don't spread out the releases. Like, oh, we'll give you a fair free, but we'll give you a fair free in like August time, when August time wasn't the greatest time. Like, just give us something nice then, bro. It'll be so much more better to give us some heat when we're not expecting heat, but when you're expecting heat like Thanksgiving. They give you like look. It's like you go in as a skinny kid, right? And they keep giving you cake, and you come out like a fat kid, bro. This is what it is.
Wait. Are we back to Willy Wonka again? All of a sudden.
That's the one, bro.
No,
like give you those chocolate bars, bro, in sneaker form.
Speaking of which. You saw the waffle dunk, dunk coming.
Yeah, I saw that.
We gonna talk about some stuff that's yeah.
But shout out this week. Let's break down some of the releases this week, bro. Like, and this is the craziest bit about it, right? Is normally when we break down releases, it's normally like, oh yeah, remember this sneaker came out? Oh yeah, how did it go? This week we're gonna talk about this sneaker. That is how crazy this week has been. Like, first of all, let's break down number one, the Craft Olive 4s, right? That sat here. Did it sit in the States?
Pretty much. I know a lot of people got them. They didn't do as well as the first Craft 4.
Oh, Photon Dust, the 4 Photon Dust.
Right.
But
they didn't do as well as that one.
But I'm going to give you my personal opinion. I'm going to do a review. I'm going to break down like verses. I'm going to do the verses. First one versus the second one. And I'm going to give my honest opinion then. But right this moment in time, I think the Olive release is better, even though it's sat. And that's crazy to say, because normally when a sneaker sits, you're like, all right, cool. It's not as great as the other one, so we're not going to pick it up. But they made plenty of pairs. And I told people this week, they've got loads of these pairs. Don't put all the raffles in. And some of the bros picked up 2 or 3 pairs by accident.
When you get sound advice, bro, it's best to take heed. Like we've been telling people for a while. Sometimes you got to chill out, man. You know,
you know
want
what?
to get stuck with extra.
Yeah, it's that COVID mentality. People are still scared. You know, even though we're out of COVID and sneakers are still sitting, people are still scared that they will not get that release. And they're like, all right, cool, I might not get that release, but but what if I don't? What if I have to work for it? And then all of a sudden you put 3 raffles and you win all 3 raffles, and you're like, damn, I should have listened to somebody else. See what I'm saying? I should have not put all those raffles in. Now I've got to send these pairs back, and now I've got to deal with it, because at the end of the day, it's just going to come delivered to me, and I need to cancel it.
Yeah, as you can see, almost a full-size run on sneakers still sitting. So.
And shout out to the bro Love for Kicks, because he dropped me a message yesterday. He dropped it on his Instagram and he said, size 14 copped. I had to. And you know what? That's magnificent to see him. Rick Dub and Love for Kicks, this is Cam, both probably got their size 14s, because you know what? Those size 14s are quite hard to get. And if you can get a Craft Olive 4 in size 14, that is a good thing to see in the sneaker game at this moment in time.
Yeah, bro, it's still available too, 14 and 13. 12 and a half is gone because, half size, but the 13 and 14 is still there right now as of recording this on Sunday, the day after release. So if y'all want them Craft 4s, man, y'all should be able to get them. It look like they pretty much, if they still sitting on sneakers, we know other places got them. So,
and let me tell you first experience having a look at that sneaker, because I picked it up yesterday, and it is just beautiful. I'm going to say that it's just beautiful. That's all I'm going to say, bro.
I'm not a big fan. I appreciate it for what it is, but shout out to everybody that got them, man.
Yeah. I think this is probably one sneaker that, you know what? It's the perfect time for that sneaker to come out if you want it on the sale. Because I think if that sneaker sits around long enough and it hits Black Friday, I think you might get some discounts, bro. So, guys, sound advice: wait. I know I didn't listen to my own advice because I just basically popped it. I was like, you know what, I want it. I don't care. But I'm going to tell you guys, wait for Black Friday. Make sure you actually maneuver quickly. And then once that sneaker goes on sale on Black Friday, potentially you might find you get maybe 20% off that sneaker or more on Black Friday sales. So maneuver swiftly. That sneaker's going to sit for a little while. And you probably be able to get it under retail. So that's my advice to you guys. If you want that, if you still want that sneaker, and you want to go for it for a later date, that's my advice for you guys.
Yeah, that's not if it's a high priority for you. If it's a high priority for you, go ahead and get it now.
Exactly. But yes, that was number one, and that's a banging sneaker. Number two, bro. The Off Noir women's exclusive, that review's up today as time of recording, which is Sunday. That's coming out at 7 p.m. tonight. That sneaker is absolute fire, bro. Like, I have so many people DM me after I put some pictures up and they've put the reels up saying, I want to go back for that. I need to go back for that. But that sneaker vanished, bro. That was like a myth to get for some reason. Being a women's exclusive is probably going to be harder.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're not seeing it anywhere.
No. Wait. Let's see.
I've only seen it one place. If you guys want to go to Pro Direct, that's a UK site. They still have smaller sizes. But the funny thing with that release was that went quick in the smaller sizes, bro. It didn't go quick in the big sizes. It went quick in the smaller sizes, bro.
So it's still sitting on sneakers.
It's not sitting in here over here, bro. It's gone over here. So does that mean there's a little bit of a swift turn in terms of the Jordan 3 and how more people like it in the UK than do the US?
Well, I think this is a very UK colorway. The black and gray, the black and gray with the sail. I think this is a UK colorway because y'all have bad winters over there, you know. So if as long as it's dry outside, like the suede, you know, it's gonna provide a little bit of warmth. So I can kind of understand that. I thought it would do better over here with women, especially because this is made for small feet, bro.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it for what it is as well. To be honest, it's a very nice sneaker. The nubuck on it is absolutely dope on it. It's a very, very good sneaker to have in your rotation. I'm surprised it's actually sitting over there. If I'm honest, I'm really surprised it's sitting over there. But I can understand probably why it sat over there than it didn't over here. I think a lot of people. Let's be honest. We've got a discussion topic next week anyway to discuss it. But Jordan 3s have been crushing it this year. Jordan 3s have definitely been crushing it this year in terms of the releases. Like we got the Pine Green 3s, women's exclusive. We had the Purple Dark Iris as well. We had the Balvin 3s. We got this Off Noir 3s. We're getting the Fear 3s. There is a load of Jordan 3s that are coming out that are actually banging. I know you don't like the Fear 3s as much as I do probably, but like that, there is a lot of threes coming out. Definitely a lot of threes.
Yeah, I don't dislike the Fear 3. It's just not for me. But I agree with you. I think the Dark Iris was last year.
Was it?
But anyway, I can't remember. I know it restocked. That's where the confusion come in at for me. I know it did restock this year for sure. But and we just got a bunch of restocks last week. We got a bunch of restarts on Finish Line and Sneakers app. So, like you're saying, bro, there's so much heat coming out. It's hard to keep up with, and people, the opportunities are becoming more and more available because of stuff like that are going with the way the culture been moving back to where it used to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I totally forgot. How can I forget the Reimagine freeze, bro?
Yeah, they didn't belong in the conversation with what we're talking about right here.
Yeah. It didn't, but it did come out. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
No, facts. That's like bringing up the The A Ma Maniere 3 in this conversation. It don't belong in this conversation.
Yeah, but just when you thought you had the cake, the ice cream, and the cherry, right? Jordan Brand decided to put a flake in it. They dropped the Gratitude 11s on top of it, on top of everything they were releasing. They decided to drop the Gratitude 11s, and I'm like, why? Why? Just leave it till December. Why are you dropping this? It makes no sense, bro. How does that work?
It worked though. It did well. It did well. It didn't go like the Royals reimagined shock drop. They moved, and I saw people taking L's on the Gratitude shock drop. It's the 11 effect. It's got to be the 11 effect, bro. That ain't no. That's the one strategy that I think most sneakerheads can agree on. Even though we want more 11 highs throughout the year, and sometimes, well, half the time, I'm disappointed with what we get. This is gonna be my second year straight not buying the yearly men's 11, but people love 11 so much that strategy needs to stay in place just the way it is. You know, so unless they start letting people collab on 11s, just save it for December.
I think the 11's sacred. They're never going to touch it. They will never touch it. Let a collaboration on it. I don't think that's going to be ever the case. And you know what?
It's the Bastard Goat's favorite shoe.
Every time you say that, you get me with that. Every time you say that, just say it one more time, bro. Just say it one more time.
It's the Bastard Goat's favorite shoe, bro. So they're gonna hold it in a different regard.
Yeah. This is why they don't let any collaborations. Now let's break down the figures. Those rumors. There's some sneak foolery out here because basically, let's break down the rumors because apparently 600,000 of those pairs released, which I find hard to believe. Right? Mm-hmm. I break it down with a bro, right? And shout out to you, Scott. I'll try to break it down with him. We know, or there's a rumor. Caveat. There's a rumor that there's about 1 million pairs of these Gratitude 11s, and the rumor has it that they dropped over 500,000 pairs on the sneakers app. I don't believe that. I think they probably dropped 300,000 or less, and they basically kind of made it so that they actually kind of let that sneaker kind of give everybody a taste. I still think there's around roughly 1 million pairs, so I think that's true. But I think they just gave everybody a taster, and they just kind of enticing you to know that this sneaker is hype. This sneaker is not the Neapolitan 11. Nobody wanted that, to be honest. But this sneaker is just another Jordan 11 that everybody really wants, and they gave everybody a taster. They let everybody take. Some people take a taster L, just a little bit of that spicy L, and then like literally when it comes down to the release, these people are going to be coming in hard for that. And then when they come in hard for that, they will be going in hard, and they'll be picking up multiple pairs for them, the family, all of that stuff. That is what's going to happen. We saw the Concord 11s get out of here. See what I'm saying? We saw the Bread 11s get out of here. You see what I'm saying? There's been plenty of Jordan 11 releases, and I think this Gratitude 11 is going to be another. That is why I feel that sneaker is going to vanish, bro. You know what? You could make 2 million pairs of these Gratitude 11s. They'll still sort of sell out, all of them.
I think it's going to be similar to last year. I don't believe they dropped over 500,000 pairs on the shock drop.
Nah.
But I can't believe there are at least as many of these as there were cherries and cool grays, because we know for the past couple of years, hell, the Jubilees, it was a lot of Jubilees too. So they're giving us as many pairs as we need. And that's cool because people, we know some people still do the rock one, stock one. We know, with a 11, with the yearly 11 release, the resellers gonna always activate on those. Even though they stand pretty inactive now on like the GR stuff, we know that's part of the reason why the shot drop worked, because the resellers activated, and they want to make their 30 or 40 or 50 bucks a pair, and It's because it's the 11. It's the yearly 11. It's kind of tradition. So they're giving us more pairs to satisfy everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the main thing with that is everybody. There's still flavor for these 11s. There's loads of people still wanting 11s. 11s you don't get every year throughout the year in terms of releases. So once it comes every full time, people are like on it like that.
Yeah.
This is why you said that strategy massively works because. There's plenty of Jordan 1s, there's plenty of Jordan 3s, there's plenty of Jordan 4s, there's plenty of Jordan 5s throughout the year. And then when it comes down to it, everybody's like, oh, okay, cool. I want a new silhouette. And then when they drop the 11, everybody's on it because it's like, this is the one sneaker that releases once a year in the men's sizes that is probably more relevant than some of the other releases out there in terms of what we get.
Mm-hmm.
So that was interesting. But anything else, bro? Because I know you went to a little festival yesterday as well.
Yeah, it was cool, man. Outside shit. It was me 99 and the bro. Shout out to the bro. I had to have a real talk, unfortunately, with the bro yesterday about one of his pairs. He was unaware. I'm not gonna say what shoe it is. I would say it's a very prestigious pair of shoes, a very expensive pair of shoes that he thought he had a real version of because of ignorance.
How
So
many racks are we talking?
Huh?
How many racks are we talking? How many racks are we talking?
No, he didn't pay that much for it, which was one giveaway. He didn't know what it was. He didn't know what it meant. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't pay he paid nowhere near as much as he should have paid for it, first of all.
Okay, cool. So the purchase worth the value was never close enough.
No, then he told me where he got it from, and I was like, no, bro, that's impossible. That's impossible. You know what I'm saying? And for that price, and you telling me where you got it from, that's impossible, bro. And he showed it to me. And I took it apart for him, and the box was wrong. The tag on the box was wrong. The inside was wrong. The actual tag on the shoe was wrong. So yeah, man, I had to do that for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want somebody else to do it to you and try to embarrass you. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
All right, cool. Public service announcement for anybody that's new in the sneaker game. If you're growing in the sneaker game and you're basically trying to learn sneakers, talk to somebody that's reliable. Somebody that that will always guide you in the right way. Somebody like either me or Q, or somebody that if you're listening to this, come reach out to us. We will help you through this process. But reach out to somebody that you're reliable. Reach out to somebody that that will put you in the right direction, because you don't want to spend a lot of money on a fake pair, and then what's worse is getting embarrassed in front of everybody when you got a pair and people are like, no, that can't be real. You literally can't be real. So please reach out to somebody that that you can trust, that will guide you the right way, because otherwise you don't want to get caught out first of all, and you don't want to waste money on a UA or a fake.
Facts, bro. Facts. So shout out to the bro. I couldn't let him do that to himself. You know what I mean?
No.
And he bought it before we knew each other. So, he was sure that they was the real deal, and because he didn't know the history of the shoes, so I had to show him some stuff and let him know what was up. He wasn't mad. He took it pretty well.
Yeah.
But yeah, secret safe for me, bro.
Yeah. No, the thing is, it's not good to cut off. It's good to advise people. You basically kind of talk to them. You kind of reiterate what you need to look for, especially if you're new, especially if you're not a sneakerhead. You know what? This is the funniest thing, right? So just to carry on before we go into the quick strikes, my girlfriend's mum is down Right, and she knows I'm a massive sneakerhead. I pick up sneakers and I'll continuously pick up sneakers. She checks the review. She knows about the podcast. She knows everything I do. Right. So yesterday, Friday night, she was down and we were just talking. I was showing her some pairs of sneakers, and I showed her the biohacks, and her face dropped, and she was like, "Wow." So she went out on Saturday shopping, and she went into Foot Asylum. Foot Asylum isn't a great place for sneakers. I'm going to be honest. It's not a great place. It's not a great place for sneakers. It's worse than probably JD. And this is me taking digs at retailers, which I shouldn't take digs at retailers, but it is what it is.
There's levels to it, bro. They just ain't on a certain level. That's how you say.
Yeah. Exactly, they're not at a certain level as something like a Foot Locker was before, or a kind of size or stuff like that. So she went in and she recorded. Guess what she recorded, bro?
You?
Take a guess. Take a wild guess.
Some Air Max 90s or something. I don't know.
Nope.
Hocus?
Nope.
Brooks? What? What's she doing?
She screen recorded like a 3-second screen record, right, to show me these sneakers were available. The Jordan MVPs, bro. Shout out to you. If you ever do listen to this, I apologize for shaming you, but no, she doesn't. She's not a sneakerhead. She doesn't know what I pick up. So she only thought these look nice, and I'm gonna take a video to send to me to get my opinion. And I didn't say anything. I said, all right, thank you. That's all I said, because I thought she was trying to show me stuff that was available. But obviously, if you're a new sneakerhead, if you're not a sneakerhead, take the advice, learn your style, learn your flavor, then take the advice of a sneakerhead to get legit pairs. That's my advice to you guys. That's all I'm going to say, bro.
Next quick strike, bro. Next quick strike.
It's cute, though. It's cute, though. Right, let's go into our quick strikes. It is cute though, because she's trying to help. Let's just be honest, she's trying to help.
Yeah. No, I get it. Shout out to her.
So one sneaker we didn't mention this in terms of the intro, which was, bro. I've got one thing to say. Tell me you copped. Tell me you copped.
Duh.
Duh. Right. Right, cool. This is probably one of the biggest releases I've seen. I was so happy when I saw the notification say you've won, and the sneaker we're talking about, the sneaker that we all wanted, that we all hyped about, probably going to be the sneaker of the year this year in terms of both of these releases. That is the one, the only, the A Ma Maniere Jordan 5, bro. So,
AKA, we predicted this. Y'all welcome.
AKA, this is the hottest sneaker out there at this moment in time. So, this week on Wednesday, I think the raffle was open the week before. We didn't mention the raffle being open, but the draw took place on Wednesday night. Sorry, I got the W for the Dawn pair, which is the white pair. That's already done. This week is the Dusk pair. There's loads of rumors and speculations with this one, bro. Like what's limited, what's not limited, what's coming out where, what's coming out where. I seen some raffles for the Dawn pair in Europe, so I think the Dawn pair is a global release. If I'm not wrong.
Bro, it's the exact same process as the 12s, but it's the colorway is the other way around. So the black 12 was the quote unquote global release, like you were just saying, where all the retailers, the boutiques are doing international shipping, and also other places will get it after the boutique release, like all the major retailers that normally get this type of stuff, everybody's going to get it. That's the global release, quote unquote.
For what pair?
That's for the Dawn pair, the white pair.
Yeah.
This time around. It was the black 12, but now it's the white 5. And it's the opposite effect with the black one, because remember, the white 12 was more exclusive. It was a quote unquote A Ma Maniere exclusive. That's for us. Y'all gonna get pairs at y'all's big boutique stores. that are on a similar level to A Ma Maniere, like a Offspring or what's the other store that's always getting the big like a
size or Foot Patrol and stuff like that.
not size. I'm thinking the other store that I use end clothing.
And clothing, sneakers and stuff and all of that stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I'm hearing we're not gonna get the black pair. I'm hearing we're not gonna get a black pair globally.
Y'all gonna get it, bro. Because we heard the same thing with the 12s.
Bro, I'm confused. This is why it's sneak foolery, because there's so much information out there. You know what?
Bro, somebody told me these shoes gonna be in the outlet.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say one thing. If the raffle's open at A Ma Maniere, go and put a raffle in at A Ma Maniere. That's the only advice I'm gonna give you. At the moment, the price on the black pairs shot up from 300 3 weeks ago to 1,300 right this moment in time. That's crazy. I think it's slightly dropped to 600 at this moment in time. I'm monitoring the prices just to see how the release might go. And that's one tactic I always use, is monitoring the price to see how the resale grows. Or not the resale, the retail goes in terms of the release. But bro. If the raffle's open, just put it in. Just put it in. That's all I'm saying. If the raffle's open, just put it in. I'm just saying that to you guys because that's the best way to guarantee AW.
I'm not gonna make no predictions or feel no type of way about anything that anybody is saying. Everybody entitled to their opinion about how it's gonna go. The Dawn pair is loaded up on sneakers right now. I'm not worried about it because I already got the Dawn pair. We're gonna see what happened with the black ones, and it'll be what it is. As far as predictions and rumors and stuff, I'm blocking all that out, bro. I'm just gonna see what happens.
No. This area don't belong to no predictions. No, this is gonna go on sale. This is gonna go on this. This is gonna happen there. This is gonna happen there. I don't care. I want the pair. I'm gonna put the raffle in, and I'm gonna get them. I don't. That's the bottom line. Because at the end of the day, if you want the pair that much, if you love the pair that much, you go in for the raffle that much. And you know what? If you're strategizing to get this in the resale market after, that's fine. That's your strategy, but you want the pair. That's the most important thing. Because I'm going to be honest, that's going to get taxed when that sneaker comes to the UK. That's going to get taxed. I'm going to get duty tax on that to get that sneaker. So, to be honest, I'd rather have a guaranteed pair than not a guaranteed pair. See what I'm saying?
Hey, you gotta do what's necessary, bro. I mean, we talking about it now. We famously don't talk about certain stuff when it's time to go in, but yeah, I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, but we're not making an opinion. So only one opinion I need from you. Do you like the Dawn pair or the Dusk pair better? Both. And that's shoe dog mentality, bro.
I don't like one more than the other.
They're equally as gorgeous as each other. I want to see them in hand, bro, because you know what? I was leaning towards the Dawn pair more than the Dusk pair until I realized until I saw it with the sail laces. And then I equally, you know why the meter was like equal like this? I'm talking equal like this, and all of a sudden, like the Dawn pair was just edging slightly, and then the sail laces just went, okay, cool, bang, it's equal. I can't choose between both of them. Cannot choose between both.
They are sneaker of the year, period. For me.
Bro, you don't need to tell me. You don't need to tell me. You do not need to tell me.
Not this one, not that one is, or that one. Then the other one number 2. No, both of them number 1 for me.
Yeah. Well, bro, it is over.
Next quick strike. I see. You trying? You ain't got to. Next quick strike.
Next quick strike.
I know what's going on.
I'm just excited. I'm just really excited to kind of get them in. And you know what? The beautiful thing about this is the fact that sneakers are more readily available, so you can actually go and pick the sneaker you want from the pack of sneakers that release. It's like a deck of cards. You can just pick any like number out of the deck, King of Hearts, Queen of Spades, whatever you like. And then this is why it's so good at the moment, because like you can just create your collection and your rotation as much as you want, rather than kind of being scared to pick up whatever you need to.
Yeah.
Next, quick strike, and we're gonna talk about the STUSSY, bro. I don't know if you've actually seen this. The STUSSY Flight 89 is coming to our actual door this December. So it feels like we're gonna get another STUSSY. But it's a collaboration. We've seen Flight 89s go on sale. How well do you think this is gonna do? First of all, give me your opinion on what do you think about the sneaker.
I like it. This sneaker giving me big Cam energy. Big Cam energy all over this. I feel like I know for a fact that Cam is going for this. We know he loved 89s.
Mm-hmm.
STUSSY with the snake skin on the on that overlay in the front on both sides, bro. This is Nike Air on the back, Jordan 4 out. So this a 5. This a 5. But I don't know if people gonna be all over this like they should be.
I just because it's a Flight 89, I don't think the people are going to be over this. But it doesn't mean it's not it's not as good as it's supposed to be. So like, it gives me a lot of fall vibes to this anyway. So it's a nice full sneaker to have in your rotation. I definitely think Cam's definitely going in for this. But I do believe this might sit. But it's good for Cam. Definitely good for Cam.
I hope the leather is so premium on this. Like, cause the pictures do it a lot of justice, bro. The on foots shots of this, bro, is great. This is hard, man. This is hard.
This is another sneaker,
STUSSY, man. STUSSY, however you pronounce it. Shout out to them.
Yeah, this is another sneaker where they've gone back into the archive and given a collaboration, like the Mac Attack with the Travis Scott. This is another. Here you go, Flight 89, STUSSY. Here you go, wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and a brilliant execute sneaker. If I don't say so.
I don't even really like Flight 89s like that. And the thing about Flight 89s is they're tier 2 version of the Jordan 4, but they have the exact same tooling as the Jordan 4. It just don't carry the Jordan name. You know what I'm saying? And the material, we know the uppers materials aren't as good as what they will put on the Jordan 4. But if you like 4s, you should at least respect the Flight 89.
Yeah. I'd shout to E. I do believe. I'm saying it now.
This is a low version too. My bad. Just a low.
Yeah. I haven't heard from E about the sneaker. I don't think he's seen the sneaker. He did ask me for Flight 89, a couple of Flight 89s when I was.
You need this.
Yo, bro. I'm waiting for him to text me and say, yo, bro, that's STUSSY Flight 89. I like it. Can you pick it up for me? That is going to happen. Mark my words. That is going to happen. He's going to reach out to me soon, and he's going to say, "You're that Flight 89, bro. Can you pick it up for me?"
Yeah, I can see that. This a big E looking shoe too. Shout out to Ego.
Yeah, shout out to Ego, bro. I hope you're doing well as well, bro. But moving on to the next quick strike, bro. I want to have a look at, like you mentioned at the start, the Dunk Low Waffle, bro. This is actually coming out. I think this is the first look, so I don't know when it's actually due to come out. Probably going to be early next year. I like the lateral medial side perforated waffle on this as well. It looks kind of nice, in my personal opinion. The highs of you know the Dunk High waffle, don't you? Yeah. That goes for crazy prices, and bro, that goes for crazy prices. I think that the high is a better variation of that waffle because it's got it all over. But I'm not taking any shine away from the low. Just give me your opinion on that, bro.
I think they should have did the swoosh similar. This is a very, very dope sneaker, though. I agree with you. I like the high better because there's more of the waffle print going on all over the sneaker. They didn't have to necessarily do it all over waffle print like the highs, but they could have put some on the toe and on the heel and gave us some of that, that syrupy goodness on the swoosh. But these, with all that being said, I give them a 4. Compared to the highs, I give them a 4.
Yeah.
If the highs are 5 or a super goat, they around a 4.
I think the theme today is chocolate and fat kids, because it looks like if they had put that chocolate syrup on that swoosh, it would have been so good for the fat kid, bro. Look, there's a theme going on today, bro. I'm not saying there's a theme going on. We're talking about chocolate. We're talking about cakes. We're talking about cherries. We're talking about skinny kids going and becoming fat kids. You know, it's a theme. Bro. This is.
Are you body shaming on the podcast right now?
No, I'm body shaming myself. I would love that chocolate syrup on it.
Man, watch out, man. We don't know nobody shaming over here, man.
You can be whatever size you need to be, as long as you're happy with it. That's all that matters.
Nah. It really don't matter as long as you're happy with yourself.
You know what? The reason why I keep saying that, every time I think about this, right? I think, have you ever seen Matilda, the movie?
No. Yeah, some of it. I ain't never sat down and watched it though.
So remember the teacher makes the kid come up and eat all that the big kid come and eat that chocolate cake. That every time I mention that, it reminds me of that scene, bro.
Those references are not in my lexicon, sir. I think about egos when I see this.
So the high variation is great. The low variation to me is a good little take on the actual high variation. So it's good to see, because everybody that wanted the Grail, which is obviously the high waffle, they can actually get the small, like the low waffle. But this is the first look, so we'll probably end up seeing that later on, either in the beginning of next year, which is good to see anyway. So everybody that wants that would be great to actually kind of get that new rotation. I know all the SB guys and the Dunk guys will be after that like crazy. And you know what? We're talking about A Ma Maniere 5s. There's a lot of great dunks that came out this year, and SB dunks as well that come out this year, because it's crazy.
Yeah, the dunk wave is kind of over though, so there's a lot of dunks sitting. If y'all like, we wouldn't have to tell people that's into dunks that they can get all the dunks now. Like, I'm pretty sure they got all the dunks by now. SBs though, SBs still different. SBs still tough to get. So. But I think they probably have better odds nowadays than they used to.
Yeah, you got to be connected to skate shops. You got to be buying with skate shops, all of that stuff. You got to be waddling out the shop with the sneakers on, all of that stuff. But still goes on probably. You know what? That was a classic scene, bro. Like the best COVID scenes and experiences were people rushing stores, people queuing up, people arguing, and then you had the whole waddling out the store like a duck. And you know what? The funny thing is people putting tissue in front of their actual sneakers, like trying to waddle out. Like, come on, bro. Remember the press ups? Was it? Well, who did the press ups for? And what sneaker was it? It was for either the not for resale sneaker. Yeah, that's the one where they got people to do press ups and not for resale sneakers. And when you do press ups, you crease the back of your toes.
Yeah.
So sneaker.
I ain't, bro. I'm not doing no push ups, sit ups, leg lifts. Not, bro. Stop, bro. Stop. Them bad memories, man. I'm glad them days gone for real.
I know that was chaos, bro. But what would you do if you went to a reseller? Oh no, retailer. More keeps saying reseller. What if you went to a retailer and they took out the sneaker and they said, "Prove to me that you're not a reseller, or I'll crease your sneaker."
What? You can't do that, bro. I'm not doing all that. I'm not shopping there. That's all that means.
bro, like I'm talking like, suppose COVID time, just a COVID time experience. You went to the store, not for a resale sneaker, the Jordan 1, and they go, do a press up. You got 3 conditions. Do a press up, prove that you're not a reseller, or we'll take the sneaker out and constantly crease it and then give it to you. What are you doing?
You answer that.
I'm walking out the door, bro.
No, bro. No, we're not playing them type games.
Elsewhere. I'm taking my business elsewhere.
Facts. I just won't have it.
Next quick strike, bro. This is quite an interesting one to actually delve into, because we know Travis Scott has got his cut the check sneaker, or the jumping, like his brand is now Jumping Jack. So basically kind of try and replicate or mimic Michael Jordan's Air Jordan Jumping Jacks. That's what we got. That's what
Jack. You always say Jumping Jack.
I apologize. Jumpman Jacks. That's the one. And bro, how could I always get it wrong? Are you? This is the first time you corrected me. Jumpman Jack is coming up, and so it looks like we're gonna get that. Cut the check is probably the collaboration, but bro, this is nothing like what we've seen before.
It is. It's the same shoe. It's just a solid color. This all tan or gray or whatever. Rattan or whatever color they calling that, gum bottom, blue backward swoosh, of course, white. It's white midsole is plain as hell compared to what we've been seeing. Like we've been seeing it with the Jordan 1 Dunk Air Force 1 kind of color blocking on the overlays. So this ain't bad to me.
Okay.
But I do prefer some of the other color blockings that we've seen.
I was going to say to you, are you excited to see if this is, look, caveat, if this is the first cut the check sneaker from Travis Scott with his Jumpman Jack, are you going to get this?
Not this colorway. No.
All right, cool. Good, because like I'm gonna say there's a couple of let's go through the variations quickly, because there's been a load of variations that have come out. We've seen this variation, which is more of a like a neon yellow with a black on the midsole, with a black midsole with the you got like
a thunder, a white thunder colorway or something.
Yeah, or exactly. Thunder color. We had that. Then we had. I'm gonna go through some of the variations. And then we had this almost like this reverse mocha variation.
I'm buying that.
All right, so see, I'm just saying a little. I'm going to go through this. I'm going to say a little thing, right? And
look,
then
if we look at it, it's the same silhouette with different tweaks.
Yeah, like exactly.
Different stitch lines, different the color, the panels might be moved back and forward a little bit, but it's the same sneaker. Now, this first one, the brown and brown one that we saw, looks the most different. It ain't got no strap on it. This is not the same sneaker. And we haven't seen any more like this one.
Yeah. So there's go back to the mock-up that you put up, right? Or not the mock-up, the sneaker that you put up. The reason why I think this looks more plainer, or the new picture, let me kind of give the audio people a description. This sneaker is predominantly one color all the way through the uppers with a royal dark blue swoosh.
Midnight
navy, right? White midsole and then gum outsole. The only reason why that doesn't work, and I'm going to tell you why, because that whole upper is one color. Every other Travis Scott cut the check sneaker we've seen, the toe and the lateral medial panels have a different color to the whole of the rest of the upper. This is why it looks plain. Now, if you change that lateral medial panel and even that toe panel to maybe the royal blue and change the swoosh from a royal blue to a white or a different color, that will bang even more than it does at the moment. It looks too plain considering what we've seen before. And this is why I'm saying, okay, cool. This is why I asked you the question as well. Would you pick this up?
Yeah. It's like I said, I prefer the other color blocking. I prefer that Jordan 1 Dunk, Air Force 1, Terminator, most Nike silhouettes that have that, and we know what we're talking about when we comparing these. The Airship is similar. The Air Force 1, the Jordan 1, the Dunk, the Terminator, what's the others? It's a bunch of Nike sneakers and sneakers from other brands too that have similar designs on the forefoot, and the heel in particular is what we're talking about, where the heel has got the toe and the toe cap, and it lends itself to that color blocking, and that's what he been doing on all the other pairs until now. We seeing this one in his monotone. It's like, bro, don't do this to us.
Yeah. I'm gonna say one thing. I don't think that's coming out. I don't think that's coming out. I truly believe if that comes out, his whole collaboration's a flop. I'm gonna say that personally with my chest. If that comes out, that's gonna sit. And that's going to be the most terrible thing to happen to the Travis Scott collaboration. He needs to release some of the other sneakers that we've seen, or change this mock-up. We keep saying that, mock-up up, because basically that's too monotone for its own good. That needs to bring something else. You need to change the lateral medial panels to kind of make that sneaker pop. And sitting here, I can see what needs to be changed with that.
Hey. Everybody gonna have their own opinions. We'll see what happens we'll see what drops whenever this is gonna materialize for real. Because they talking about fall next year. It's fall this year. I'm not putting too much more brain power into this.
Tune into episode 250 when we talk about the cut the check sneaker and compare it to this mock-up.
You know we will.
We will, bro. But the thing is, it's always these mock-ups and first looks that, you know, I'm going to say this. This is the best possible situation for this actual whole release. If we just saw what we saw and we're not both like convinced with it, and they come out of the gates with an absolute banger, and you're like, you know what? This is absolutely amazing. This is not like the mock-up. I am glad this is not like the mock-up. This is one situation where they can Uno reverse it and say, you know what? Forget that mock-up. This is what you're going to get. And we absolutely get blown out of the park with it.
People got to keep their feelings intact when you're looking at stuff that you don't know is whether it's real or not.
Exactly that, bro. Exactly that. But moving on to the next quick strike. We are looking at a sneaker that is one of my favorite sneakers I picked up last year, but in the Jordan 1 Low form. And this is the one, the only Zion Williams with the Jordan 1 Low. But this time it's a PE, and this time it's in royal blue, bro. Yo, what's your thoughts on this, bro?
I like the first one better.
Okay.
The black and blue, it's cool. I can't offer no hate on this. All I can say is I like the first one better.
You know what? A lot of people like this blue one better than the original pair because I don't think they understand. The original pair was dope. I think, to be honest, if they brought this colorway to the Zion 2 Voodoo, the Zion 2 Jordan Voodoo, I'd think I'd actually try and get it. If I'm honest, because it's another variation of the Voodoo, but in a different colorway. But if you know what a Voodoo doll looks like, and if you know why that Voodoo doll was actually got the colors it has, that makes way more sense. The Jordan 1 Low Voodoo and the Jordan Zion 2 Voodoo make way more sense than this sneaker. because of the color blocking it brings, to be honest. But is this a PE? Is this PE a custom? That's what I meant to say. Is this PE a custom, you reckon?
No. I think he got it from Nike. And it's a PE. That's the meaning of PE. The brand made it for him. And maybe a few more people. I mean, when we talking PEs, it's kind of like the conversation I was having with the bro yesterday. When we talking PEs, there is no release for it. There is no, you have to be seated. There ain't no regular tag on the box. Ain't no news outside of us looking at it and marveling over it and wondering the details about it. You know what I mean? Like we doing now. Is it gonna get a release? When I first saw it, the caption was, "Would y'all like to see this release?" Of course we would.
Yeah. Like, cool. Of course.
So yeah, it's just more like the Tatum foes that we saw earlier this year. Yeah. Like, of course we want all this stuff to come out. Of course we want the actual college branding and like the people who spent thousands and thousands of dollars to get real PEs, they wouldn't like it, but everybody else would.
Yeah, and I think that's a massive thing in the sneaker community, is like when people have got pairs that nobody else has got, and then they drop pairs exactly looking the same, they kind of a bit salty with it because they know, they should have just left it because now everybody's got it. Now the sneaker that I value that brings attention no longer brings that same attention because everybody else has got it. But you can still claim that it's the original, not like the new variation, which is a little tad that they hold on to anyway. But being shoe dogs like we are, we're always gonna sniff around. We're always gonna like want more. Even though we get loads, we want more. Even though we get like different sneakers, different variations, different color blockings, different materials, we want more. We want PEs. We want player exclusives. We want and guys, PE means player exclusives. We want university sneakers. We want all of that to come out because if we realistically speaking, being a sneakerhead, you're always thriving for what's not attainable as well as what's sustainable.
Facts.
But I like this. I do like this. And I hope it does come out to the public because a lot of people that got the Voodoo Jordan 1 Low will probably want this as well to go with that. Mm-hmm. It's nice. When I saw it, I liked it. And I didn't have any indifference feeling to it. I just liked it. I think it's a nice colorway.
Yeah, it matches the Pelicans in-season tournament jerseys and floor design. I'm going to say this right here. So watching the Pelicans game Friday night versus Denver. They were playing the Denver Nuggets, the current champions. Denver did not have Jamal Murray, who is their second superstar next to Jokic. The Pelicans did not have CJ McCollum, who is pretty much their veteran leader of their team. Also, Jose Alvarado, who is one of their better backcourt defender, probably their best backcourt defender. And also Trey Murphy was out. So Pelicans had 3 players out. Denver had 1 player out. I'm saying all that to say the Pelicans made the Denver Nuggets look like they were not the world champions, bro. They couldn't do nothing with Zion Williamson, bro. They couldn't do nothing with Brandon Ingram. Herb Jones was out there balling. Jordan Hawkins was out there. Pelicans got a little squad, man. If Willie Green can keep Zion on the court, main thing is keeping Zion and Brandon Ingram on the court because they are the big 2 for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson, they can't do nothing with, bro. They were purposely running a big man pick and roll to get high pick and roll to get Zion matched up against Jokic. He was making Jokic look like he was a high school player.
You know what? I love it. I love the fact that I'm getting a bit more into the NBA, but I love the fact that every time that Zion does well, you always drop me a message on Instagram to say, "Yo, bro, have you seen Zion? Have you seen Zion? Look at Zion. It's
Yo,
crazy."
it's crazy, bro. Just the stuff that he could do at his size, bro. His ball handling, his vision, of course, his athleticism. Ooh. If he can stay healthy, man.
That's the big question. That is the big question. If he can stay healthy, if he stays fit, I don't see another NBA player being as good as he is in terms of the current league.
He one of a kind, bro. He one of a kind.
I do hope and pray that we see Zion keep fit and kind of just ball, because we kind of looked at him when he came through. And we were excited. But you could go back to the podcast that we were talking about him when we started seeing him, and we were like, "Yo, Zion looks the real deal. Zion looks the real deal." We were talking about it then, but give him 1 or 2 good seasons to just kind of ball, and we will see the excellence that Zion is. He's a beast. Yo, tell me another player that's actually gone through a sneaker like he has, bro, to smash through it. That in itself, the impact ratio to get to do that's crazy. They had to design a shoe that wouldn't break for him.
Yeah,
I know.
They had to make him stuff that what nobody else getting.
All I'm saying is to just watch his left hook, because you ain't coming back up after that, bro.
And he left-handed too.
Next quick strike, bro. Let's not talk about boxing. The next quick strike is your Sacai that you wanted to talk about today, bro.
Bro, I need you to answer me a question, bro. Because
anytime, bro.
the woven wave is crashing crochet culture all over our sneakers, bro. What in the Greater China 7 is going on around here? Because we got Beth. It's Beth's fault, really. Because Beth now got Jean-Paul Gaultier and Sacai doing a woven waffle.
And if you don't know Jean-Paul Gaultier, he's a famous designer, isn't he? And he's got perfume range and all of that stuff.
Bruh. It's gonna be a problem once again with Sacai. They keep figuring out, bro, look at this sneaker. For those of y'all that don't know, look up the Jean-Paul Gaultier Sacai Nike waffle.
Isn't that triple collaboration? Another triple collaboration, bro.
Bruh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Rainbow colors. They got rainbow colors on one of them. Now, I don't like this silhouette, but we know how people feel about these Sacai waffles. This is like a Sacai waffle woven mashup of the first couple colorways. You know what I mean?
Right. Are you saying this is crazy in a good way or a bad way?
Good. Very good, in my opinion. How do you think this current climate is going to respond to this?
You know what? I do like it. I do like this Sacai. I saw it the other day, and I didn't clock on when you actually told me in terms of our program that you were going to mention this. I totally eluded my mind. I'm going to be honest. The footscape and the whole woven material, the Jordan 7 Greater China was absolutely dope. Absolutely dope when they did that with the woven material, the motifs on it. That was so fantastic. Best Beauty Supply doing the Union 1 was absolutely fabulous. I respect it way more than I actually expected to respect it when I first saw it. See what I'm saying? It kind of changed my whole ideals on the footscape and the whole woven material, and the beauty of construction on that Jordan 1 Union is absolutely beautiful. Now, when you talk about this Sacai waffle, right? Bro, I like it a lot. I prefer all the colors, the rainbow colors. That's just me personally. Like, I like the way that's executed with like the toe with that maroon and yellow, the uppers up to the eyelets with that green and blue. Like, there's so much colors on that sneaker. That needs to come out in the summertime, bro. That will be a banger, bro.
Yeah, man. Of course, this is super early. It got leaked. I don't know what's gonna happen with this. It's supposed to come out on the JPG website on the 22nd of November, which will be the day after this airs.
Of course it is, bro. Of course, everything's coming out in November, bro. Of course it is, bro.
Yeah.
So, of course it is, bro.
If y'all watching this right now, tomorrow, this shoe is releasing on JPG web store. So, handle your business, man. I don't even want to look at the price, bro. Because if this is what I think it is, I don't think this is going to be like a big release. So this might be some limited high dollar, you know. Because it's too much. There's too much other stuff going on right now. I can't. Think I had to talk about it though, bro. Because it's people gonna have to rearrange their list for this,
bro. People gotta get some. Well, I'm gonna be honest. People are gonna get some loans out to buy some sneakers in November because Nike, like all the brands, I've literally said, we're gonna crush you this November time because you know what, like. We joke around, bro. We always joke around and we say, you know what, like, right, come on, Jordan Brand, give us more pairs. Come on, Adidas. Some people say, come on, New Balance. Some people say, so come on, Puma, come on, Reebok. Some people say, you know what, give us some more sneakers. Give us what we want. Give us more pairs. Give us more sneakers. And then the brand just got fed up and say, okay, you want more sneakers? You want more sneakers? Here you go. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Another one. They basically think we're DJ Khaled out here trying to pick up all the pairs. We're just struggling, bro. That's a guy should have come out in summertime. You know how beautiful that sneaker is for summertime?
It will come out in summertime. It's going to release in fall and it's going to come out in the summertime.
That makes no sense, bro. That makes no damn sense, bro. You're gonna
That's exactly how it's gonna go, bro. I don't want to see it before the summertime.
You know what? It's like, you know, I got it. I've clocked it. I know now. The brands know that we all stock sneakers 6 months to a year. So they've just moved the calendar back 6 months to a year. And they're like, we know you're going to buy this. Don't worry. Go buy it. Don't worry. You know what you're going to do? You're going to take that out in 6 months when nobody else is taking it out in 6 months. So we know you do that. So we're going to release it in full time because we know you're going to buy it anyway. So don't worry. But take it out in full time. Take it out in summertime. Let it shine in summertime. That's what they're doing because bro, as a sneakerhead, when's the last time you bought a sneaker and worn it straight away? I couldn't only remember a couple of occasions where I've done that. And I've just said, you know what? I've got this sneaker. I'm going to stock it for about 6 months. I'll take it out and wear it because I don't want to wear it when everybody else is wearing it. That happened with the Lost and Founds. That happens with the Khaleds because obviously a lot of people started wearing the Khaled straight away. That only one sneaker I remember I did that to was the Michigan 5s, bro.
I don't care about that, man. It depends on how I feel and whether I'm ready with the fit already. If I got the fit, I'm gonna do it. The A Ma Maniere ones went outside immediately. The fours went no. Well, I had to put the fit together for the fours, but I would have worn them immediately if I had the fit ready. The Union ones went out maybe a week after they released. Well, a week after I got them in the mail because it took a minute. My P6000 coconut mills, they go out. They went straight out, like that weekend. I got them like on a Tuesday, and they was outside that Friday. So I still pop some certain stuff off immediately, depending on how I feel. Sometimes it do depend on the season though. If it ain't the right season for it, or the weather ain't hitting right for it, you pull out some new buckle suede something. Sometimes you gotta wait till the weather change, and the spring and summer is the best time to pull out certain stuff.
Yeah, but the thing is, bro, I was talking to Scott the other day, and he mentioned to me, oh, the brands need to rearrange the calendar so that basically they release sneakers like what we talked about, the Sacai, John Paul Gaultier, in summertime, because it makes more sense for it to come out in summertime. But now thinking about it, I'm like, the brands know what they're doing. They're like, you know what, we're going to drop it anyway because you're going to just still take it out in summertime. It doesn't matter. So we're just gonna you're gonna stock it for 6 months and you're gonna drop it for summertime. So from that perspective, they can drop whatever. You know what? They can drop whatever they want, and we'll still buy it. That's the thing. We'll still buy it. And what does E say? Dance, puppets, dance. Shout out to Igor Souls. That comes from him. I'm not going to take it because that comes from him, because dance, puppets, dance. You know, the brands are the puppet masters. You know that anyway, because we will just buy whatever they give us, and especially if it's absolute heat, just like what we just talked about previously. So, it is what it is. Just buy what you want and rock what you want, bro.
Facts.
All right. Next quick strike, bro. What in the Gremlins is going on here, bro? Because have you seen this Gremlin Puma, bro?
I love it.
This is what the Gremlin. This is what the Gremlin. Absolutely, it's fabulous.
Yeah, I love the Gremlins. I grew up watching the Gremlins over and over and over with my cousin. Shout out DJ. We used to watch all the little scary movies back in the day. Gremlins was always one of my favorite movies. It's a legit Christmas movie also. So the holidays coming up. So if y'all looking for something to, sit down with the kids or the family or whatever, put Gremlins in the rotation for Christmas time, because it is a Christmas movie. The first Gremlins anyway. Gizmo, and I always say I can't remember if it's Stripe or Spike or Stripe.
Yep.
I got the pops for both of them. I got Gremlins t-shirt, one Gremlins t-shirt. I need to get some more, but I love this. I love the way Puma did this. Shout out to the Gremlins franchise for doing this. This was well executed. They picked the right sneaker. I'm glad they didn't just go with some throwback sneaker. They actually put it on a basketball silhouette, and it looks dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the audio audience a vibe of what this looks like. So the left-hand sneaker is predominantly the striped sneaker. Basically, it's green, predominantly all the way through. It looks like
it's got stripe down the middle, which is crazy.
Yeah, but it looks like it's been clawed as well, because it's predominantly like a darker olive green with a lighter undertone olive green. The tongue is furry. The tongue on that sneaker is absolutely furry. It looks super dope. And the right hand side is Gizmo, which is brown. The undertones of that is where the scratch marks are, is white, and it's got like more of a yellowy, I would say more of a dark autumny yellowy stripe on it, which is super dope. Both of these tongues are furry. Go and Google Gremlins Puma collaboration and see the magnificence. The reason why I called it What the Gremlin, because every What the sneaker comes in different colors. Like What the Fives came in a yellow and a red, but Raging Bulls and Tokyos. This is like what the Gremlin. It is a dopely executed sneaker, in my personal opinion.
This is the Puma All Pro Nitro silhouette. Puma got some, and we've been talking about companies with new tech. Puma got this nitro foam that they advertising with this sneaker, with this silhouette. I don't keep up with Puma, so I don't know how new this tech is. But I just want to say shout out to Puma, bro. This is dope.
Yeah, this is dope.
I really like it.
Yeah, I saw this, bro, you don't need to talk to me about Gremlins because me and my girlfriend actually love Gremlins as well. The whole Gremlins movie, the first two franchises, is great. But all I'm gonna say is, guys, don't get this wet, don't feed it, don't actually kind of abuse it after midnight because it will probably turn into a gremlin on your feet. So just be careful when you wear this. So if you know the hint of what I've just said, you just keep it safe. Don't get Gizmo wet.
December 8th, they got merch to go with it too. Shirts, hoodies, and pants.
Bro, pull it up. I want to see. I want to see this merch.
They ain't posted the merch yet. I was trying to pull it up before, but I haven't seen any of the merch yet. But yeah, I wish. Let me be quiet.
Big question, bro. Are you picking this up?
No. That's what I was going to say. I wish Nike would have did this.
Instantly, your Nike allegiance just kicked in. It revoked anything to do with Puma, Adidas, Reebok, and New Balance.
You know what? If Nike and Kyrie were still on good terms, this would have been a great Kyrie shoe.
Oh, that's a great shout, bro. That is a great shout, and we know Kyrie did a lot of amazing Kyrie shoes with that as well. That is a great shout, bro. That would have been magical. That would have been magical. All right, cool, bro. Last quick strike of this week, and it was Malice and Palace, bro.
For those that don't know, the Malice at the Palace is a infamous altercation that happened in Detroit in the NBA. It was the Detroit Pistons versus it was in Indiana. The Indiana Pacers versus Detroit Pistons. The Palace at Auburn Hills is the arena. I think that's in Indiana. I can't remember. Either way, it was in Indiana or Detroit. This happened 20 years ago, almost 20 years ago, where Ron Artest and Steven Jackson and a lot of people got in trouble. A lot of people lost a lot of money where the fans instigated by throwing cups and all that stuff. And the players ran up into the stands and it wasn't good. I remember. Y'all look up Malice at the Palace. It's just simple. Just go Google and it's going to pull up videos and you'll see what we're talking about.
Hold on. I think I seen what you're about to show, and I totally skipped my mind. Go on, bro.
So, DIZYGOTIC, I think is how you pronounce the name of this designer. The Project Alpha Malice at the Palace sneaker. This is so dope. I don't know nothing about DIZYGOTIC. I don't know anything about this Alpha Project sneaker. I have heard the term Alpha Project before, but I'm about to start paying a little bit more attention now because this Malice at the Palace, yet another asymmetric what the kind of sneaker. The right shoe is the Indiana Pacers theme. The left shoe is the Detroit Pistons theme. All type of nods to players and the year and the arena and just a bunch of design cues and nostalgia and the box and I don't even know what words to put together to describe how dope this is, bro.
I have actually seen this. I saw this week, and didn't really clock. But, bro, yeah, that is a dope sneaker. It's got obviously the two teams that are actually were involved in that Malice at the Palace kind of event. It is a dope. You know what? When sneakerheads when kind of collaborators bring some history behind the sneaker and meaning behind the sneaker, it brings so much more value. I like the way this is designed. And you know, when we look at different sneakers, different variations of what the sneakers and asymmetric sneakers, that is super dope. Like having one white sneaker and one blue sneaker, that is dope. That is absolute dope. There's nothing more iconic than what that's done, that actual whole to signify that whole event.
Yeah, the left shoe, the white Detroit shoe, got the number 3 for Ben Wallace on the back. The Indiana shoe got the classic Indiana Pacers uni pinstripes with the blue and gold with the number 91 for Ron Artest, aka Meta World Peace, aka he got like another. He didn't change his name like 3-4 times. I can't keep up with it, but y'all know Ron Artest, Meta World Peace. I'm pretty sure he won a championship with Kobe. Y'all should know who he is. But yeah, man, that's all I got on this. This is great. I hope the construction and everything on these is as good as it looks. They come out today, actually. So by the time y'all hearing this, it may be too late. Hopefully y'all was up on it already. It's dropping on DIZYGOTIC, DIZYGOTIC. They got other colorways of this same silhouette too. So if y'all like them, go check them out.
What time does it go? What time does
3 p.m. 3 p.m. Is it Eastern? Where is it?
So if we were on there, you'd be able to have a look at the cop. Could have done a live cop.
Nah, I ain't. I don't know exactly how they. Okay, 12 Pacific time on the 19th is when they release. So.
So hopefully you had some information about that and you were able to cop that. So, let us know if you did, because it'd be quite interesting to know what you think about them. Alpha Projects is Project Alpha, wasn't it? Project Alpha is what you need to look for. I'll be interested to see. You know what? It's always good to kind of have some new brands and like new people doing new project things in terms of like, you know, innovating the sneaker culture, which is great to see. It's not always all about, well, majority of the time we talk about the brands, but it's always good to kind of give a shout out to independent brands and people that do it because of the love for it, and that's good to see. It's always good to see. But yeah, that was the quick strikes for this week, bro. Next up is the main subject.
Yeah, so we had a bit of a theme rolling for a good bit of the show when we was talking about misinformation earlier, right?
Yep.
So I saw a post from House of Heat the other day. And I ain't throwing no shade. I'm not trying to throw shade. Let me just say that before I continue. Mm-hmm. But this is the type of stuff they do sometimes, I feel like, is part of the reason why we have people not knowing exactly what's going on when they're trying to get into the sneaker space. This ad from House of Heat, or this post from House of Heat, this article says, first looks, Nike Air Max Pulse Batman. Mm-hmm. This ain't no Batman shoe, bro. It's a black and yellow Air Max Pulse.
I saw that. I saw that, and you know what? It didn't even make my sneaker news. I saw that, and there's no way that looks like a Batman shoe. Where's the Batman emblem at all? Where is it?
There is none. There is none.
How can you classify as a Batman shoe?
Because it's black and yellow, and if you want to talk about it, talk about it. Now, let me say this. The Air Max Pulse is not a mover and shaker in the sneaker culture, right? Yeah. I brought it up. We brought it up. We talked about it on the pod when it first came out because it was the new Air Max model. And I had fairly high hopes for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you remember us, you know, you disagreeing with me about, you know, how far this sneaker was going to go. I had high hopes for it. It didn't do as well as the 270 is still doing, right? Because like I see 270s daily. 270s always selling. But why do these sneaker publications feel the need to make up shit to attach to some of these colorways like I get it, you trying to get clicks. It's cap, bro. It's a lie. Putting Batman in parentheses next to this black and yellow sneaker is lying to people that don't know no better. Because now, I famously on this podcast don't give people too much grace when they're misinformed if they don't do the research, right? You can read this article and they say in the article, this sneaker is not attached to the Batman franchise. But people that go and grab this headline and run with it, and they're going to buy this black and yellow Air Max Pulse and go around telling people, nah, this the Batman. No, it ain't, fool.
Bro, I'm gonna tell this in a story version, right? It was a dark and cold day, and I basically put on my hoodie, and I grabbed my fishing line, and with my fishing line, I clicked and baited and cast my rod into the ocean and caught myself a big fish. That fish was maybe 15 centimeters, but then I lied. I told it was a meter long. It took me an hour to catch, but no, because I was clicking and baiting, bro. Because I was clicking and baiting. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. That's all it's going to be. Because basically everybody wants that news. Everybody wants that first look. Everybody wants to be the first person. Everybody wants to make that hysteria. Everybody wants to make sure that you're clicking and baiting everything because they want to be the person to do it the first, to be the first person, to say it the first. But sometimes being the first and looking out like an idiot is not the best thing to do.
Let me show you something else.
Go on. Bring it, bro.
Sneaker news.
Oh.
Classic Batman colors appear on the Nike Air Max 90. This is how you word an article. This is, yeah. I can accept this caption. Classic Batman colors appear on an Air Max 90. And not look at the Air Max 90 Batman. You know what I'm saying? There's a clear distinction in the writing style here. The wording of this is way less divisive or deceptive than that House of Heat article where they are, to me, trying to make you believe in the headline that this is a Batman shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Just because it's got colors that resemble something, everything that's black and red ain't a Jordan or Chicago. You know what I mean?
The only way I'm ever gonna buy that Batman Pulse if it actually came with a Batman cape and wings and actually had an emblem at the back. That's the only way I'm gonna buy that. Because I want to say I would want to say whoever wrote that article, I want to say prove it to me. Prove that's the Batman shoe. Where is that Batman emblem? Where is that cape? Does it come with a cape? Does it come with a bat belt? Does it what with that shoe is Batman related, bro? Okay, bro. Let's call the Oregon Fives the Riddlers, shall we? Can we call the Oregon 5 Riddlers?
Yeah, might as well.
Green, bro. Yeah, might as well, bro.
No. Let's call the alternate great fives the Jokers.
Exactly, bro. What like? Just say what it is. It's a pulse with a black and a little bit of yellow.
Bro, we talk about stuff. We talk about stuff all the time that people may or may not deem relevant. I'm not finna throw some cap on it to make it spicy, to try to get you to believe in something that ain't what it should be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you say it like it is, and you move on. Like we talked about the Gremlin, but in Puma Gremlin collaboration, a lot of people won't like it, a lot of people won't relate to it, but we talk about it and move on. It is a Gremlins collab, bro. Everything about that sneaker is Gremlin. If you look at the back of that sneaker, it's got Gizmo and Stripe on it. That is a Gremlin sneaker. Mm-hmm. So now this is why we always say with every single thing, take it with a pinch of salt. Do your research, do your groundwork. Don't get caught out. And a lot of people who are new to any kind of industry, do your research. Do your research, find out all the information, because a lot of people out here will tell you and sell you a lie because they're trying to sell you a dream. And unfortunately, that's the case with what we got at this current moment in time with everything. So do your research, do your groundwork. And you know what? A lot of people that actually, really funny thing, a lot of people that actually give you information, they put caveat to it, do your own groundwork. Because you can basically say, oh, the sky is green, but do your research. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's why I don't. it just angers me, bro, when I see shit like this, and they like how we really supposed to roll with y'all on like this. This is the name of the actual article at the top of the headline. You know what I mean? Nike Air Max post Batman and it's got a style code with it. It's not, bro. It's not that, man. It's confusing to people. This is how we end up with people running up talking about you seen the Knight Rider 11s or you see, you know what I mean?
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that. And that sneaker even didn't come out. It was like a concept or a mock-up of something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bro,
So
but the thing is,
it's cap. It's just straight up cap. For why? For why?
bro, like the streets rule. Like I'm gonna say the streets always rule because we end up giving names to sneakers, obviously because of how they relate to. We call the Oregon 5 the green Jordan 5 the Oregon 5 because it's related to the like the PE, like so I'm saying, or the university colorway. So what we always end up giving names to sneakers anyway. I just feel like some publications want to be the first people to actually say the name. This is the name for it, and then someone rock up with you, and you can see those Nike pulses. They're the Batman. Oh, these are the Batmans. Oh, and all of a sudden, a reselling company will probably call them the Batmans.
Oh, yeah, facts. Okay, so let's go a little bit deeper because I thought about that too with the college colorways. We called the that green 5. It's the green apple 5 or apple green 5. Yep.
It's apple green 5.
We call it the Oregon 5, right?
Oregon 5. Yeah.
It's got the college branding on it. We know that when Jordan Brand put that branding on the back of the sneaker or on the front tag like they did on the UNC 4s that we call UNC 4s, just like we call the UNC 3s, is University Blue. We know where that color University Blue resides. It resides at the University of North Carolina. We know Jordan is associated with them. We know the history of Oregon PEs. And, you know, how bad we want stuff like that. And the brand found it appropriate to start giving us the college branded stuff without the college brands. We know what it represents. That's totally different from somebody just calling a black and yellow shoe Batman. Ain't no association to Batman that come with that. You know what I'm saying? So Batman ain't wear it in no movie. Bruce Wayne ain't wear it. It's not a collab. It don't count.
Even the Michigan 5s are called the Michigan 5s. They're the Maisie Yellows. Their official name is the Maisie Yellow. Yeah, so like we the thing is
Maize yellow is the Michigan color. Maize and navy blue. Those are Michigan colors. Yeah.
But we project as like Nike, Jordan, Adidas, Puma, Reebok, New Balance, all of the big brands always project. They'll make a PE, but always project something similar to satisfy our desires and urges, because that's what it's all about. It's like, how do we satisfy the general public? Because we're producing way better materials and colorways for colleges and PEs and stuff like that. So, and we see that there's a market out there. There's a market for these people that want to pick up these pairs because they love it so much. So what we're going to do, we're going to produce a similar colorway to what we've seen, but maybe change the midsole a bit, maybe change the color shading a bit, but it's going to be irrespectively what they want anyway. So I don't know, the Oregon 5 is darker than the Apple variation. It's slightly darker. See, even in Michigan, it's slightly different. There's always going to be little different takes because it's not going to be the original, but they give you what you want, and I can understand that. I respect that because I want that. That's what I'm saying. But then pulling out a sneaker, pulling out like a sneaker out of the blue and calling it like the Riddler 5s or the like, you know, the Batman pulses and stuff. It makes no sense. Like I prefer, like you said, I prefer the article to say this is similar to the colorways of like a Batman or something like that. But it's still kind of drawing like, you know what it is? It's almost like they've been paid to say this to draw attraction to it.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can actually justify why they produce the article that way, because it's like, so someone saying like, I'm going to write this article so that it brings attention to the sneaker, because the people that love Batman, like I know you love Batman, but some people were like, it does look a bit similar. Well, then we have a discussion. Like, bro, we're having a discussion now.
Right. I get where you have to generate clicks. It's your job when you're a writer, when you work at a publication. It's your job to generate clicks. I just don't appreciate the way this is being done. This is not. Do you remember the Jordan 1 mid? It was white, green, and purple a couple years ago, and people was running around calling it the hoax. It's not a Hulk, bro. It's not a Hulk. It's not a Joker. It's a white, green, and purple Jordan 1 mid. If you want to, you can associate it with whatever you want to associate it with. When Luka Doncic dropped his Jordan 1 mid, it had his logo on it. So these the Luka 1 mids. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's legit, is legit. When the association makes sense, I'll roll with it every time. This don't make no sense to me at all. Yeah. So when I saw it, it triggered me, bro, and it made me go and search. And that's how I came across the other Batman. There are a lot of other examples of this in sneaker media, and I just think it caused confusion for people that don't know no better.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Like we talked about this early. Like, knowledge is always great. Go and seek out somebody that has the knowledge. Like for me, a lot of people associate that Shatter Backboard Jordan 1 as a Dragon Ball sneaker. Bro, like we talk like you know, Goku wears orange and all of that stuff, and having the black belt. Some people put Goku models next to the Shatter Backboard 1.0 because they associate that colorway with Goku. Like I can understand where they come from, because it kind of does. But then this is the audience wanting a collaboration with something. This is like people wanting remember when Jordan, like, was it Adidas that did the Marvel kind of collaboration?
Asics. X-Men.
No. This was in COVID times. This is way back in COVID times. They did an Avengers collaboration. Yeah. Avengers collaboration. And then I looked at it. I was like, that's poor. That's really poor, the way they executed that. And then everybody did mock-ups of Jordans in Avengers colorways. Like we saw the Iron Man 1 with all this steel look to it. Yo, bro, people want stuff like that from Jordan Brand and Nike. People are dying for stuff like that from Jordan Nike. And then we saw the association with Goku and all the anime stuff coming through. Oh, I want this. It would be great if they did the collaboration with this, because we know we mock Adidas a lot in terms of collaborations that they do, like the M&Ms and all that stuff like that. But like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people out here want Nike to do something because they believe, like you believe, that if Nike did it, they'll do it better.
Yeah.
And this is why they I'm not throwing no shade to Adidas or nothing like that. They've done some great collaborations with their forums and all of the gazelles and stuff like that. They've done a lot of good stuff, right? But a lot of Nike heads and Jordan heads wish that they were that like Marvels and comics and all that stuff, Nike would gravitate to that as well, because they want that. And I think seeing the article from that Batman, that Batman article about the Pulse, that's a reach in itself. But what if Jordan Brand did that collaboration with Batman or what do you call it, DC?
I mean, we got Spider-Man. That's about as close as we get. I mean, SB, we know SB good for that. You know, Powerpuff Girls dunks and
that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
that's a dope collaboration.
Stuff like that. We get tired of seeing it. I get tired of seeing it just on dunks. I want to see it on some other silhouettes sometimes. We know it works. It works with the Spider-Man ones. You know what I'm saying? It's worked both times. Even though some people was lower on the second one than they were on the first one, people still sold that shoe out. You know what I mean? So when it works, it works. They should. I mean, the Gundam dunk, you know, Ben and Jerry's and like all the crazy stuff. It's cool with SB do it. come on, Nike, y'all can do it too. We just got to pick the right silhouette and the right way to execute it, and if it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Like the association makes sense. It makes sense with Spider-Man because he wear Jordan 1s in the movie, so it's got to be something like that.
We were supposed to mention this earlier, especially when we brought the Puma thing up. ASAP Rocky said something quite interesting about that because it kind of ties into what we're talking about. ASAP Rocky was talking about how there's loads of constraints with Nike. They want you to do a certain thing, and I know we have talked about this outside the podcast, and this is why he never thinks he can do a collaboration with Nike, and this is why he's with Puma.
No, he said he still want to do it. He said he want to collab with every brand. Which is, you know, some artists get a chance to do that. You know, they bounce around and they work with who they want to work with. They don't lock in long term. You know, so I don't think what he's saying. I don't think anything that he said was untrue. You know, we've heard other collaborators say the exact same thing. They wanted to go further than Nike was going to allow them to, which is a bad thing. But I mean, it's just so many silhouettes for me, bro. Like I feel like I could be. I mean, it's the few. It's the Kanye, and Kanye shoe was a mashup. He didn't get to go from the ground up. Same thing with Virgil, with the Dunk. It was a P6000 mashup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So only certain creators, even Jerry, was the only one that came all the way from the ground up with his silhouettes. Yeah, he took inspiration from other stuff on all of them, except the main one, which the Fear of God one. That's a completely brand new sneaker. You know what I mean?
Do you think Travis's is a mashup of different silhouettes and colorways?
Not necessarily. I think it's similar design language, but ain't nothing that I could just point out from that Travis shoe and be like, that's the exact same on a different shoe. You know what I'm saying?
What makes a Dunk way more different than like a Jordan 1, or a Jordan 1 Low? Because like we see so many colorways and so many different, like Ben and Jerry's, Gundam. You just mentioned a couple, the Hawaii Dunks, bro. There's so many like good colorways.
Strawberries, all the 420s.
Yeah, Strawberry Coughs and bro, the Great Ungrateful Dead and all of that, bro. There's so many.
They're easy. They so accessible, bro. They're easily accessible because the silhouette is designed so simply. You know what I'm saying? But there's so many different panels for you to be able to work with.
But do you wish that came on the Jordan 1? Would you wish let's be honest, there's subtle differences between a Dunk High and a Jordan 1 and a Dunk Low and a Jordan 1 Low. There's subtle differences. Like the most radical thing I've seen on a Jordan 1 Low was the Voodoos.
The Voodoos, the Greater China.
Yep.
The Ruiz. I mean, not the Greater China, the Ruiz.
But
we didn't get that either. What's the one that Cam got? But I saw it yesterday. The black and red with the tiger stripes, Soulfly, the Soulfly ones.
Soulfly as well.
So they do stuff every now and then, bro. It's just not. It's not constant.
Do you think there's an untapped potential there? Because like at this moment in time, we see like I know. If Jordan 1s and Jordan 1 Lows did it, a lot of people would be saying no, but the SB've done it. Like it's an SB thing, and we talk about it. It's an SB thing. It's an SB thing. But would you like to see it kind of migrate onto the Jordan 1 and make Jordan 1s a bit more unique? Because at this moment in time, all we're getting is colorway after colorway after colorway, and it's repetitively. Is that the next move? Predictably,
I think so. I think it should be. We always talk about them pulling back. I don't want the Jordan 1 to go away, but I think we need more stuff like the Rebellion there. You know, more stuff like the Biohack, more stuff like the Tianas. And we need less mauves and heirlooms and just relax, man. Relax, regroup, let's take three releases No, let's remove 5 Jordan 1 GR releases, just random colorway releases, and replace it with 3 more different, whether they collabs or not, just something like the Leroy's. Remember the Leroy ones? Like I think they call Leroy. You know what I'm talking about, the gold and red and purple and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some just more ignorant stuff, man. They need to get a little bit more ignorant sometimes with the ones.
I'm gonna be really honest with you, right? I think it's detrimental to be tied down to history with the Jordan 1, and I think it comes down to that. And I think this is why we don't see all the radical things, because I think the Jordan 1 legacy is so huge that it doesn't allow that to happen. And this is the impression I get from the external point of view, because they do it with dunks, they do it with SBs.
Mhm.
But then we don't see that with the Jordan 1 at all. Like, we see it sometimes, but we don't see it all the time. Maybe it's because it's got too much of a heritage to actually, like, maybe some people think it's degrading the silhouette by doing that.
I disagree.
I disagree. I disagree. Like, but the thing is, you got Chicago, which has got meaning. You got Breads that got meaning. You got Royals that got meaning. But like doing what an SB does to a Jordan 1, that maybe that's taking it a bit too far in terms of the Jordan brand. Thinking from a Jordan brand perspective.
I don't think so. I think it's just up to the collaborator. I mean, look at what Union just did. Like, it's up to the artists and the designers to want to take that risk, because most of the time they pull it off, bro. Like, I mean, they just did a whole cement print. You know, 2 of them, a high and a low. Like, more stuff like that sometimes.
Yeah, but then when you talk about cement print, that's taking it from a 3 to put it into a 1, and that kind of elevates that historical point of view.
I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like that. It's just designs. Like, I mean, we know cement print elephant print is a Jordan thing. So it's cement print. So
yeah,
wherever it lands, it don't. For me, where it came from, it's like the 3 Lab 5s, the stuff they did with the labs, mixing up the silhouettes, the materials from the different silhouettes.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. We don't get stuff like that too often no more. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna definitely say,
and stuff like that.
I'm definitely going to say there is an untapped market at the moment, and it's brewing. And I don't know how many people will agree with this, but there's an untapped market with the Jordan 1 and some other silhouettes that people would love to see, like an Avengers collaboration, a DCU collaboration with the Jordan 1, because the silhouettes and the colorways that could be produced from that are epic. I've seen some of these mock-ups and I'm like, they're actually dope.
Yeah, I've been watching Titans lately, and the Beast Boy wear the pine green Jordan 1 on there. But, the green hair, he turned into, his skin turned green and everything. So, but yeah, man, we'll see. Probably not, but we'll see. We know we can't hope for too much.
Definitely not. But this week, bro, have you got a tip for us, bro? Tip of the week from Q this week. What is it, bro?
Get off the phone with intent. If you're not going to call me right back, don't tell me you're going to call me right back.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
And that was Q's tip of the week, and that was shots fired. Who upset you, bro? Who upset you? Back, bro. You didn't come back.
I was just thinking about that one day, man. Like, how often? I wonder how many times in your life have somebody, different people, told you, "I'll call you right back," and didn't call you right back. And how many times did you wait? Because sometimes you actually wait because you really got something you want to say, or the conversation was getting good. And, let me call you right back, and you don't hear from them for another 3 days.
Dead silence, bro. Dead silence.
look. Next time they call you, pick up the phone, and be like, "Yeah, so what you were just saying?"
I forgot now, bro. What were we talking about?
You told me you was gonna call me right back. I remember everything you was. I've been waiting on you for 3 days to call me right back.
Yo, that's a long wait, bro. Start a new conversation, bro. Start a new dialogue.
No. And then sometimes this person not finna call you right back, but they are they just such in the habit of saying it. Like y'all actually intending to get off the phone and not hear from each other for a while, but they still say, "I'll call you right back." Like, bro, it's a habit at this point. Look. You'd be like, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll call you right back.
I see you next week. I'll call you right back. So you know what? It's almost a politeness of it. Like, you know what? Okay, cool. I gotta say this because he might feel like a certain way. If I don't say this, I'll call you right back. It's like please, thank you, maybe, possibly, yes. You know, all of those polite abbreviations that you use. I'll call you right back. That's a classic one.
Don't be scared to say you don't know if you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be scared to say, "All right, cool, I'll chat to you later." That's it. That's a probably even better version of saying it. "Oh, see you later, bro." Or just put the phone down.
Yeah, later is really vague. You can get away with later.
You know what? I'm going to tell a little secret that Q says to me every week that I don't take to offense at all. Every time we have a conversation, right? You're going to laugh now. Every time we have a conversation, you go, "Get off my phone." Get off my phone, bro.
Yeah, man. I don't know why, bro. It's like a lot of stuff happened with us. I said it one time, and I just kept saying it. So it
was all those 3-hour conversations. You're like, please just get off. Inside you're thinking, "Get off the phone, bro. Get off the phone." Why are we having this conversation? And one time you just said it, "Get off my phone." And it just carried on. It became a running joke, bro.
It's all jokes, man. It's all jokes.
It always is jokes. I don't take offense to that. Yeah.
Speaking of you know what time it is.
Yeah, you know what time it is, bro. Let's
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
order in the court.
The sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty! Welcome back to the Sneaker Court of Public Opinion. Me, Judge Public Opinion, that's barely got his wig on that. I actually had to search it out. I lost it. We're back from adjusting it and executioner. It's been yo, bro, I had to find this. The music was playing. I was like, where is it? I had to search for it. Anyway, bro, and executioner, today is interesting. Today is the mark of probably the decline of resale. We've seen a lot of things happen in terms of the sneakers sitting. If Olive Fours had released during COVID, that would have been an instant sellout. We've seen a lot of sneakers released this month as well. That's probably increased the climate in terms of sneakers sitting. and obviously cost of living has gone up. But all of those factors into play, bro, you still can't get away with scandalous activity. And today we're talking about a certain resale company that has now officially gone bankrupt. And when I talk about bankrupt, this is a company called Restocks.net. This is a company in the Netherlands. Shout out to Marcel, who probably knows more about this company. This is a couple of days old and they have filed for bankruptcy. That's okay because we knew this was happening. A lot of these resale companies are going to have the same issue because they're not selling the sneakers like they used to. In terms of COVID, they profiteered and now they are not profiteering and they are actually finding new methods of actually sustaining their business, which is fine, which is all fine. Resale is resale. Buying sneakers is buying sneakers. Sometimes you have the ups and downs. But what's not good is this company has now cancelled all its sales and are not giving back money. So they owe money to people. They owe thousands of dollars, pounds, euros to people. And I strolled through Reddit and through conversations and they owe a lot of people money, bro. They have consignments which they've sold and not given money to people. They have orders that they're not given to people, and they've instantly claimed bankruptcy with a caveat that they are looking into some of these orders with no resolution. This is absolute bad practice, and I'm going to say it's bad practice because it's massive bad practice. Guys, you were willing to take money off people when the time was right, but now the time is not right, and you're not willing to pay back. So on that, bro, all I can say is quick strike, in and out. Guilty. Give the people back their money because you owe them, and it was okay for you to take that money. It's now okay for you to give it back. What's your verdict, bro? Terrible.
They need real jail time for this. Like, I don't know how this type of stuff work, like with bankruptcy and all that. But the people who losing out, no, you just gotta sit there and take your L. Hell no, these people need restitution. Come on,
I'm just scrolling through Reddit now. These people owe $700 US, 10K, 1,300. Bro, and we informed that on the 14th of the 11th, 2023, the bankruptcy of Restocks BV was declared. Therefore, the website has been immediately closed for purchases of sales. The trustee is currently investigating the possibilities of handling ongoing orders and sales and returns of consignment items. Bro, they haven't even given back sneakers that people have given to them. So, bro, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for them. And resale is on a massive decline. Shops are going to struggle to sell sneakers. Guys, the only advice I'd give you is if you have a consignment, don't consign it to resale shops at this moment in time. It's not a good time. That's what I'm going to say, bro. Simple as.
Sell it yourself, man.
Yeah. Hustle yourself.
That's the best option. This is nasty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very, very terrible.
That's it.
That's it, bro. That's it, bro.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Yo, they search him here, they search him there. I can't find my wig anywhere. That was the situation, bro. I was like, where is it? I was like, it's not on my table. It's not on my sneakers. Where the hell is it? It was on my windowsill. Otherwise, you would have seen me like, where's my wig? I've been de-wigged. I'm not the judge. I'm the assistant judge. I don't get the gavel. I get the wrong end of the gavel. No, but that's terrible, bro. That's terrible.
That might be one of the worst stories we done had on Sneaker Court.
Yeah, resale. Like this is why I said at the start, it's a nail in the coffin. It's finally happened. This is the decline of resale, and this is why I quoted Jay-Z's thing. Is basically because I this story landed on my lap, and shout out to the guy who actually kind of put me onto it. I didn't know about I don't know about Restocks and .net. It's the Netherlands company. They're supposed to be huge in the Netherlands, but they're a consignment store and a consignment website, and it's not looking good, bro. Resale is definitely gone. Like it is gone. Anything new is gone. This is why we're seeing A Ma Maniere drops that are easier to get. This is why we're seeing Jordan 4 drops which are easy to get. Collaborations easy to get. Bowman's were easier to get. It's interesting. It's an interesting time. But for a sneakerhead, it's a good time because you can pick up what you want. But if you're in the market for resale, you need to step away. Definitely, it's not a great time at all.
Yeah, I ain't worried about them folks. I'm worried about them people that's crazy, bro. Like they just get to get away with that. That's crazy. We got to follow up on this, man. Hopefully
we'll follow up. Yeah, we'll follow up with it in the next couple of weeks to months because I think it's gonna explode into something different. I'm really surprised it hasn't made the sneaker news media at all. Like this has gone under the radar. And somebody actually mentioned it to me on TikTok. He was like, "Oh yeah, have you heard about the bankruptcy from Restocks?" I said, "Okay, let me have a dig into it." And this was this morning. Actually, no, this was last night. And I was like, all right, cool. Let me dig into it. I dug into it this morning. Look through some Reddit posts. Look through some information. That page I've actually posted is an official bankruptcy indication from the company as well. They shut down everything, literally. And the thing with bankruptcy is once you go bankrupt, you literally say, I can't afford anything, sorry, and walk away from it. Pretty much that is the situation.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it is kind of like, so guys, don't get caught out. Like, just move intelligently. This is why we say this is why we tell you to tune into us and kind of have a conversation with us, because we will tell you the facts and figures and what we feel like is going to happen. Because we, like, I would like to say we're in tune because we kind of, like I said, we sniff it in the air. Right, it's in the air. You can sense difference. We said it like a couple of podcasts ago. You can, if you know, you know. So you got to move carefully. You got to move swiftly, and you got to move decisively because you don't want to be caught out. You don't want to be the person that the company owes 10 grand to. That person that probably has 10 grand in commodity with the Restocks.net is probably sent all his collection to them to actually for consignment, and all of a sudden overnight they just shut down. He should have known better. He should have been on it. He should have listened to what was happening, and moved the stock out quickly. Business is a deadly game, bro. Business is a deadly game, especially resale. Fluctuates, bro. Fluctuates.
If I'm gonna sell something, I'm gonna sell it myself. If I take it to a shop, they're gonna buy it from me. I'm not doing no consignment or none of that, bro.
Yeah, it's like lending somebody some money and they never pay you back. That's pretty much the situation. There's a few group of people that I would trust with money, right? You're not going to trust a stranger with money. And when you talk about commodity, that is what you're talking about, money.
Mm-hmm. That's why I don't. Nope.
Move carefully, guys. Move carefully, guys. That you know what? I shocked you with that one because you never knew that was coming up. Because I was like, do we have a sneaker court case this week? And you, I didn't hear from you. I said, bro, I got it. Don't worry, I got it.
I didn't have one, but yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, but this was Pseudo Podcast episode 93. Move intelligently, move cleverly, know what's happening, move with the times, and don't be left behind. That's the main thing for this week. And guys, it's a great thing when sneakers are sitting. It's a great thing that you can pick up the sneakers you want, because it's a great thing that you can go and pick up the sneakers that you like, guys, because it's important that you pick up what you want to wear, and don't go under budget or over budget, not under budget. Don't go over budget on buying sneakers in November time. We know there's like 1 million trillion pairs that are releasing in November, and a lot of people are struggling. There's a lot of tweets and reels going out and saying, how are we getting 10 pairs that I want through this year? And it's all coming out in November. So just be careful, guys. Just be careful. Anything you want to say, bro?
Nah, man. Appreciate everybody. Audio, video, the people that in real life that walk up to us and tell us how they enjoying it, and giving suggestions and continuing conversations that we have on the pod. We appreciate all y'all. We gonna keep it coming. Tell somebody about us, man. Tell them to come over here and check it out, or go over there and check it out. We all over the place, and hit all the buttons, man. Hit all the buttons, the likes, the shares, the notification bells, and such.
And for those people who have told us about our podcast to other people, thank you for telling other people about our podcast, because it seems to be working. We're growing, which is great. Which is great. So on that, bro, close us out, bro. Let's call this 93.
Yeah, episode 93, bro. Of course, we want to wish everybody a great day, great week, great month, great remainder of the year. Buy what you like, rock what you like, and don't believe the hype, okay? Because sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool.
Exactly. Peace out, y'all.
Peace out. Peace.
Oh, I'm about to...